6 FACEIT plugs plus like 6 hours of individual training.
Yeah.
Okay, that's way
That's
too much.
crazy.
That's way too much.
From 6 to 9, 3 hours cross replacement.
Wait, 3
From
hours
9
cross replacement.
yeah.
Bro, 3
Then,
hours.
Yeah.
Dude, that's way too much, dude. It's way too much. 3 hours. To cut this routine like 80% down. It's way too much. It's way too
Then
much. Right about here. Hold up. Right here, what do you
really
think?
know the blocking.
Okay, you're holding shift, going in a straight line, and you're 20 HP, pushing by yourself in a 4v2, right? Look, right here. Look what you do from this POV. So you want to peek, right? What you do, you don't do D and A. What you do is like W shift out. Look. This is how you're peeking, right? There's not been a single strafe, and then you're just going in a straight line, holding shift, and then you're going forward, right? You have 20 HP. Do you really need to be taking this peak right now? Or do you think you should be falling back, maybe into window, playing the round to win the round, right? Yeah, so even if you're 100 HP here, why would you want to shift out really slowly like this instead of doing like a D and A strafe? Look at
I
this.
didn't realize I'm so low.
What'd you say?
I didn't even realize I'm low HP.
Yeah, but even if you were full HP, why did you do this sort of movement, this sort of peak? Why didn't you do like a normal strafe? Okay, because this is the worst strafe you could have possibly done. Because look how you peek into this guy right here. Look. So they know you're heaven right now. So obviously they're going to be watching you, right? They hear everything you're doing. And look how you peek into him. You get the kill, but this guy's movement is also terrible. He's just shift walking out. But what you did is shift out and then go like this. Well, it should have been like that, right? Yeah. Okay, what do you think the issue here is? Can't hear you,
What?
but can't hear you by the way
Yeah.
either. Basically,
Yeah, I'm here.
look how many bullets you waste. 13 bullets, right? You're doing a 17 bullet spray, which, as what I always say, you can't be doing more than 10 bullets per spray. And what you're doing is you're literally standing in one place. Just look at this. You're standing in one place, shooting 17 bullets. Look, you haven't moved, and you're moving and shooting.
Things types this like, but they are like moving while spraying, and they like so accurate. When I spray and move, my spray is like all in the air randomly.
Wait, what did you say, sir?
Like when I saw pros doing it when they like spray and move,
Who does
but
it?
when I don't know, like Donk sometimes he like
Bro,
spams like
Bronk doesn't move while he sprays. Trust me. At this distance. If you show me a clip, then you can prove me wrong, but you would never see Donk move and shoot with an AK. Unless
Yeah.
it's like 1 meter engagement, like right next to maybe. But you would never see him do it, because look where your bullets go. I don't think you hit a single person. Look, let's see. You don't hit a single person. Just one. Just one guy, and look at the rest. Look, he's 100 HP. You hit him twice only. Look how funny it looks in this POV.
Yeah.
So look right here.
I'm just standing like shit.
Yeah. Who taught you this mechanic, like to move and shoot with an AK?
Bad habits. I think I have like 2,000 hours and I'm doing same stuff. Like I try to fix like I watch my demos. I see these mistakes and I go to my own games. I know
Yeah.
I'm keep making the same mistakes and like just get rid of them. I just keep doing them over and over and over. Like I don't know how to like when I was saying to get out of low levels. Like I'm just keep doing the same mistakes. Like when I play, I put my hand on the desk. It feels like uncomfortable. So I have this like issue with bad spraying. Like every time I grip my mouse differently. Like sometimes I grip my spurs like dong. Sometimes I grip like one finger a bit
Yeah, but
differently, and my
why are you trying to copy Donk?
I don't know. It's like
You need to
I
find what's
don't really know.
comfortable for you. You can't copy pros like how they sit. You can't copy
Yeah,
their.
it's not about. I don't sit like him, but like I sit my own way. But I just can't find anything comfortable for me.
So
I
like
don't copy pro players.
in your 2K hours, you've never had like a mouse grip you were comfortable with.
Like I have, it's like good for 1 week, and then for some reason one day I wake up and it's like uncomfortable.
Okay, but did you have
Like
one that you had like for a couple months where you stuck to one grip only?
I don't really even realize that. Like it feels like I'm putting on one hand, and after like 1 month, I just switch randomly,
Well,
or
that's.
after like in yeah.
But what makes you switch? Did you feel like you start playing
I
bad?
don't know. It feels like yeah, like it feels like I don't know. Like I grip the mouse like I have a good spray,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I take a drink from the ground, I drink and I grab the mouse like a bit differently. Like I don't know, my fingers just a bit like in the different degree, and my spray is bad again.
Okay, I think we'll have to do like we'll have to. You have like a webcam.
And now
I would like to see how you're actually gripping because if I change my mouse grip, I'll be like a complete bot. If you change mouse grip every month, then you're not gonna
yeah,
have any progression. You're just gonna be making yourself a worse player because you're not gonna be consistent when you keep changing your grip. You need to just find like have a good game with one grip. If it's comfortable, then you just stick to it and never change again, right?
well,
I've never in 7 years I've never swapped my grip once. Never.
like and this is the problem. Like it's comfortable one game and like or like a few days, and then second day I grab like and it's not comfortable. Like I don't know, I'm retarded or
I
what, but
think you
yeah,
just need to be consistent with it. Do you have like a
yeah.
practice routine you do or anything? Like
I
individual?
I like practice so much. Like I can send a routine like
Do you have a
tell
webcam? I need to see how you're holding your mouse. Like, do you have a webcam by any chance? Anywhere?
nope.
Okay.
Like
Because then it's maybe it's not like a it's like if you keep swapping things around, then obviously you're not going to be consistent, right? I feel like
yeah.
the only way I could help you is actually see how you're holding your mouse and what you're doing with it. Yo, what up, boys? I just launched my own CS2 school designed for streamlined improvement, building a like-minded community, and overall improving and learning from a professional player who designed this course for you. So you don't have to go anywhere on YouTube, learning guides from random YouTubers. You can just go here. It's all in one place. So let's dive into it, what it's about. So here's what I cooked up for you guys. There's a bunch of sections designed for from beginners to amateurs to advanced players, how to structure team practice, a 20-page PDF guide on how to go pro from my experience. You can come here. If you want to improve your mechanics, there's how to practice every mechanic in the game. Spraying, recoil, counter strafes. You can come in here. It's really well designed and straightforward, and you can learn. And as well, how to play every position guide. So I hope to see you guys here, as well as we have weekly coaching sessions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you can come in here, get your demo reviewed, and improve. I hope to see you guys in the school.
Day I'm like this game I was feeling so good, like so insane, but next game I was
Right, and
like a
that's just gonna happen
new player.
sometimes. You're just inconsistent because right now sometimes you move and shoot. Of course, you're not gonna be
Yeah,
consistent when you don't even have like the basic mechanics down. So it's not to do with how
yeah,
you're holding your mouse. It's about your mechanics. And I can have a good game and then play bad, but I'm not gonna change all my settings around, right?
yeah,
So you just gotta stick through it. You had a good game. Literally, go back whatever like mouse grip you had in this game and stick to it. That's it, and never fucking change. You can't keep changing every month. So far, it's because your decision making, how you approach fights, your moving and shooting, and your strafes. It's not like your aim that's letting you down. I feel like you're like in your head too much. Like right here, look, look. Here, it's not even your aim. Look,
yeah,
4v3 retake. Look at your cross replacement. Let's see. So you completely skip an angle, and you're just going out without a single strafe, just running out, not carrying. Like not carrying, but
yeah.
lazy, being lazy with it, right? Look right here. What you should have done. Look, it's 4v3. Look where your teammates are right now. Why are you look? Donut smoked off. CT smoked off. Why are you rushing right now out of temple? by yourself, you're making noise, so this guy knows you're coming. You're making noise. You're not even checking big box. You completely forget about this angle. Your crosshair is already fixated on the guy on the right here, right? You completely
I,
skip big box. Your teammates are smoked off. You're just completely rushing the retake. So here, it's nothing to do with how you're holding your mouse. It's about your decision making and your strafes, and that you're completely skipping angles, right? Right here.
yeah, but this is also like issue. I practice this like and like in some games I clear, in some games I even like forget. I don't know like, and this is the problem like I'm having for the improvement for 1 year. I make these mistakes like I see in my demos, and like one game I clear and second game I don't clear. I don't know like
Okay,
why
can you
I'm doing.
after this, can you send me your like routine, what you do to improve, and
Yeah,
I'll.
I said from 9 to 10. I train like I go for 20 minutes run.
Mhm.
I take a shower and I eat. Then 10 to 11, 1,000 bot warm up and 30 minutes DM how we showed in the
Mhm.
course.
Yeah.
Then 11 to 6 I play around 4 or 6 FACEIT bugs with like a break. Like I go eat and stuff. Then from 6 to 9, 3 hours cross replacement.
With 3 hours
From nine,
cross replacement.
yeah.
Bro, three
Then
hours.
yeah,
Dude, that's way too much, dude. You're. It's way too much. I've 3 hours.
yeah.
Wha-
But like for when I do refrag, like refrag pre-fire, it takes me like 1 hour and a half to
Dude,
complete.
we need to cut this routine like 80% down. It's way too much. It's way too
Then
much.
then from 9 to 9:30 KZ 30 minutes. From
That's also way too
uh,
much. That's
then
also way
from
too much.
21:30 to 10 is 30 minutes utility. Then
Mhm.
recoil 30 minutes, and then I watch my demo. I play Kuvax for tracking, and yeah,
Dude, so you're basically like a 3 hour cross replacement routine. That's way too much. You need to narrow this down to like 1 hour or 2 hours a
like
day. You can't be
okay,
having such a crazy routine every single day.
yeah,
You're gonna
but
burn out super fast,
Bro,
man.
but
yeah,
bro,
I did this for a similar routine for like 9 months.
like, dude,
Not nine.
I've
What I'm
never,
saying,
I've
6
never
months.
trained this hard. I do maximum 1 or 2 hours a day. Like, this is way too much.
But
I,
this is the thing. Like I want to outwork the talent. I want to
no,
be
but
like
this
the
is at this
best.
point you're doing more harm than good.
Ah,
After like an hour, your training is just gonna go downhill. You're gonna just be tired, and it's not gonna be productive. You need to keep it to like an hour or two. You
yeah.
can't be doing a cross replacement routine for 3 hours.
This is
Even KZ for 30 minutes is kind of crazy. Like
like, and this is the problem. I don't know how to like build the
okay,
training.
I can build one for you if you translate me this in English. I'll it's gonna be cut down from like 10 hours to like 1 hour.
Yeah, I will try to
You're right now,
translate.
it's like you're overtraining, you're basically overcooking your brain with this. If that makes sense. It's way too
Yeah.
much, dude. It's way too much. Like we gotta cut this down by like 80%, bro.
As someone who had repetitive strain injury, I'm just gonna say if you're gonna play that much, get some stretches in as well,
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
and
do not play
strengthening
that
your
much.
hand.
Do not play that much. I rather you have like 1 hour training routine and then play 8 FACEIT bugs rather than you have like a training routine that's like a 3 hour cross replacement routine. That's just way too much, dude. Just way too much.
Maybe that's why I'm stuck.
I think you're overworking. Like, how many pugs do you play a day?
6.
And so 6 FACEIT plugs plus like 6 hours of individual training.
Yeah.
Okay, that's way
That's
too much.
crazy.
That's way too much.
That's like I just like I think like that. Like other kids like me say, "Oh, I want to like improve," and then like cry in chat that like they doing something, but like they not improving. So I thought I'm gonna work my ass to improve, but I think it's too long.
No, it's extreme. I've never seen this in like 8, 10 years of playing CS. Such a long routine. That's crazy, dude. We gotta narrow it down to like 2 hours a day, or like 1 hour a day of individual training. The rest could be just playing FACEIT bugs. But yeah, that's crazy. Especially 3 hours, 3 hours cross replacement.
Yeah, and I do this like every day.
That's crazy. I mean, I respect it, but that's just crazy. It's you're
Yeah,
doing
I
more harm
understand.
than good. Yeah.
It's like I don't know how to explain it. Like basically, I counter strafe like perfectly. Like it I stop and like shoot and the bullet goes like straight, but it feels like I'm like sliding, but I'm not. Like I don't like it's very
It's not
feeling.
snappy.
Yeah, but like
What keyboard do you have? What keyboard do you have?
I have some kind of mechanical keyboard.
Mm,
Like it's like those one of like random branded mechanical
it could be the
keyboards.
keyboard.
But like sometimes it feels like so like I like counter strafe millisecond to millisecond. It feels like so like fast and like crispy. I don't know how to explain it.
I mean, it shouldn't be if you're doing A and then pressing D, then there should be like zero slide at all. Could you do you have a clip of it happening? Because otherwise, I don't know what you could be talking about sliding. Only thing I could feel like if you have like a membrane, like a shitty keyboard, and it kind of like
Yeah.
has like either like just a bad keyboard, inconsistent, and like your keys are like slow. That's like the only thing I could think of. But do you have a clip of like you doing the slide thing by accident?
No. I don't have that feeling like the video. I just have like feeling that when I'm counter like I'm gonna explain that right. Like when I'm counter strafing, it feels like I'm like doing it slow. Like and sometimes it feels like I'm doing super fast, and sometimes like I'm stomping on the guy, but it's like slow counter strafe.
I
Like
think I know what you mean.
I
Like
think me too.
like with the mouse, you can build like muscle memory and feel like warm and like smooth like after like a while. But like with this movement, it's hard to get like a good feeling with your left hand, right? Because it's like I don't know.
yeah,
Like if you try to like stop on a dime, you can counter strafe and stop, but like it doesn't feel fluent. It doesn't feel smooth.
yeah, exactly. And it's like yeah.
When you're peeking, are you giving yourself some space to gain like momentum? Like you wouldn't peek like this, but you would maybe start like a bit back and then gain speed. Do
Yeah,
you?
sometimes yes, sometimes no, but no matter the speed, it's still happening to me.
There we go. Yeah.
So basically, I peek like that, and then like I peek like that, and guy appears and like here, and I like flick, and I like do this, and I like miss everything, or like I go ahead like peek like that, and
Yeah.
the guy like appears like fast runs here, and like I peek, and he like I can like flick and like perfectly spray. It's like my spray gets like
How long are you spending on each angle though?
Yeah.
Because if you're instantly going from one angle to the next, you're gonna get timinged a lot.
You need to run
ah
across, like when you're peeking CT, you do the strafe and then you run across to Tetris. So you can't, like, here, peek out. Like, no, like, have your gun out. Wide swing CT. Give yourself some room though. Like, wide swing CT, and then after you peek, and then you instantly keep running right side. Keep running right side to Tetris. No, right.
oh,
Like that.
yeah.
And just go on, like, the vertical strafe to the right. Like this. Yeah. No, you don't run out like this where he can peek you. You're making yourself visible to the guy peeking bench. You need to go hard right to Tetris, clear all the angles, and then left side. Okay, to Tetris. To Tetris.
Oh,
Like where
Tetris.
the
Sorry.
boxes
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
So you're
yeah,
peeking
yeah.
out. So pretend you're peeking CT, like wide swing out, like a fast A round. You're peeking out. Then, after you clear this, next crosshair, like default under bulk, right? Holding. So peek towards right side, yes. Right, you've cleared this. So peek even wider, like to the right. I mean, yeah, like this. Then, once you've cleared this, then you reposition, and then you peek the bench angle. Here, I'll show you. Fast A round, right? Hyper. So,
Yeah.
I'll be peeking out, I'll be swinging. But what you're doing is, you're swinging, and you just stand here, right? For a bit.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, that's the problem. If these smokes come in, like these ones maybe, you get peeked when there's like smokes, right? And they just run through and peek like this, right? That's the issue.
Yeah.
So when you peek this, let's say you're saying, yo, flash, flash. Somebody does like the one flash. You're coming out. You're swinging. You peek this, and then you don't just peek and stay here. You need to peek out.
Yeah, I usually like pre-aim all the angles like slowly and
Right, that's
yeah,
the problem. In CS2, if you're gonna be slow, you're gonna die. Every single time you need to be actively moving. Like, if I'm peeking this, I'm not peeking, and I'm not staying here. Like this. This is like terrible decision. No, you'd always die here, because you can get peeked from triple, bench, and CT. And it's like such an awkward fight to take. You need to get used to just like running out, wide swing, like right here.
I have a question about that and the angle trainer mode on refrag.
Yep.
What's your perspective on this? Because sometimes I do just what you did now, that you go quickly through all the angles like you would
Yep.
entry. And sometimes I do, you know, like I would sneak into a site and try to get a fight.
Yep.
Do you think it could be beneficial to mix it up?
Yeah, that's what you should be doing. Obviously,
Yeah.
in like a fast round, you if you're the first guy out, you don't really have the like luxury of like strafing every angle, right?
Yeah,
So-
I'm doing this.
So that's the problem. You need to peek out, and then you need to just run and like move your crosshair with the way you're moving. So right here, you see how I'm like tracking while I'm moving?
Yeah.
Like this. Wow,
So
this
you're
is
only counter strafing the stop as a reaction to seeing
Yeah,
someone. You're not
yeah,
actually stopping
yeah.
on any
Because
angle.
when you're gonna be coming
Okay.
out, you're not gonna be doing this, like, right? You're not gonna be doing this shit.
Can I show you one like clip, like what I'm like
Yeah, one more
wanting
thing.
to?
Let me do one more thing. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
it's totally fine to just like to come here, like if you're doing a slow round, peek out. Like when you're doing a counter round, it's perfectly fine to not strafe here and just walk out, clear everything, and then come here and strafe out, right? It's like a contact round.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if it's a fast round, you can just swing out. Right? And you don't need to be like a snail, like this, right? It's just like a not
Yeah.
really a CS2 thing. And CS2 is literally just flash, swing. Make sense? So that's the
Yeah.
issue. That's what's getting you killed, because you stop on these common angles and you just sit there while you're not crossing towards Tetris and you're not taking these. These fights. So
Can I help you?
warm up before FACEIT, 200 bots, 10 minutes DM. Individual
Yeah.
routine, like the full on one. Aim bots 5-10 minutes, KZ 10 minutes, DM 30 min. Refrag X5 5 minutes, angle trainer 5 minutes, learning util 10 minutes. Can we keep it at that? Like this?
Yeah.
No recoil training for half an hour. I'm a pro CS2 player who competed at a top 30 HOTV level, played for teams such as Into the Breach, and played in ESO Challenger League. I offer individual coaching sessions for people wanting to improve. If you're interested, join my Discord in the description and book a session today. Other than that, leave a like and comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.